you guys, or I should probably say good night. It's now 8 p.m. We've just been on a 6.5-hour ride from Stockholm, Sweden. We arrived today in Norway, Oslo, Norway, and I gotta say, that was probably one of the most enjoyable train rides I've ever been on. We were in first class. We were actually in the front row right here. I had a whole desk, everything. I was doing work. I did 2 videos. I did 2 whole videos. It was a great ride and super smooth, super scenic, although the window was pretty dirty, so you couldn't really see out of it. But man, that was an amazing ride here, super smooth on our way to Oslo. So are you happy we took the train instead of an airplane?
Yes.
Me too. I think it worked out for the better.
Yeah, no, it was a good idea.
We were thinking about taking a plane here. It was gonna be about $500 after all the bags and stuff. And it kind of worked out. We paid about $100 each for the ticket coming here for a 6-hour ride. It probably would have been about the same amount of time going to the airport, going through customs and all of that. So I'm super happy we took the train.
Holding tight through every fry, 'cause sometimes I can see through the echo of every day, always the same.
We've arrived at the Royal Palace here in the middle of Oslo. This is a big shopping district down here. But by that train that just drove by, the cobblestone path, all these like pointy buildings over here, it looks like we're in Disney World, like downtown Disney. Over here is the path to the Royal Palace, right up there. And wow, it's crazy that this is just in the middle of the city. I mean, it's just the streets here, huge shopping center. And right here, you got the Royal Palace. It's pretty crazy how you can see all the way down. They just made this one straight path. So much open land in the middle of a city. This palace was actually built in the first half of the 19th century by the French king, King Charles III, who was actually a ruler of Norway and Sweden at the same time. We actually just saw in Stockholm a statue of the King Charles III, and it's funny because we're coming now from Stockholm to Oslo, and this is the Royal Palace that King Charles built. There are guided tours here in the palace during the summer, but the ones in English are every hour, and we've kind of missed the last one. It's now 4:30, the last one is at 4 p.m. today, but I hear they're actually really good and informative. Unfortunately, we did not get into it today. So we decided to come down to Akershus Fortress, which is on the peninsula of Aker here in Oslo. It's a medieval fortress that was built in 1300 to kind of protect Oslo as the capital of Norway. Because Sweden had just recently attacked it, and they decided that they need a little bit of fortress. So now there's this huge castle that's been renovated here in Oslo, and it's right on the water, and it's beautiful. We've just come outside of Oslo, about an hour outside of the city. We have rented a car now for the next about 3 weeks, and this is what we're gonna be traveling in. My mom for probably about the next week, and then me for 2 more weeks after that. It is a hatchback, so I got all of the equipment back there, and if I need to sleep in here, I probably could. We're now driving about probably 6 more hours to Bergen, which is on the west side of Norway. We are pretty much all the way to the east in Oslo, so we're gonna continue on, see what we can find. Luckily, the great part about summers in Norway and Scandinavia is that even if we arrive late to our Airbnb today, it's still gonna be bright out and we're still gonna be able to see things. So unlike other places where you might travel and it gets dark around 6, it's not gonna be dark until 11, so we could go see waterfalls and stuff all day. So we're gonna get back on the road here. I just wanted to pull over and show you the car that we will be traveling in. And let's hit the road.
I'm holding on, if almost gone. Someday I know I'll finally make it through.
The second car stop of the day, just about an hour later, is this epic scenery. We've come out to this place where you can now see snow on the tops of mountains. Look at this. Oh my God. It goes from these green, lush lands to snow-capped mountains right out there. We've come out to Laing Waterfall, or Laing Waterfall. It is 2,000 feet and it is super loud. I don't even know if you can hear me, but it is very loud out here. And we're just right next to a fjord, right next to the highway. Boom, we're in the middle of a beautiful fjord. One thing I just found out is that sometimes Google Maps will put you on a route where you have to take a ferry, and I had no idea. And when I got to this place, I was like, okay, the road ends here, it just goes to water. Apparently there is a ferry that you can take, and you have to turn it off on your maps, but we're actually just gonna take it because if we don't, we have to backtrack about 4 hours, and we've been driving for probably 8 or 9 hours today. Luckily, this guy told me how to get into the ferry line, and apparently you just pay on the ferry, and it's just pulling up right now. You can see it over there. It just pulled up. It's about 9:30 at night right now. You can see all these other cars in line right here. And we're all gonna get on this ferry supposedly. I've never done this before. Whoa. We are on a ferry going to Bergen. I'm super excited. This is cool. This is not in my plan. It's almost sunset. It's about 9:30 at night, and
We're on the fjord.
apparently there's ferries all night long. Costs about $35 to take this ferry, which isn't bad compared to how expensive everything is here in Norway. So $35 for a ferry. That is about, I think, an hour. It doesn't seem that bad. It is now 11 p.m. The sun is still kind of shining. It's pretty awesome. And I just came to my apartment here. I just unlocked this Airbnb for the night. Let's see how it is. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. Look at this whole bathroom setup. That's why it's luxury. Look at that. It's like 20 different things.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna take a shower tonight. Oh my god.
Just to figure it out.
This is amazing. This is like one of those mansion showers where it's got like 12 different sprayers. Look at that. It's 2, 4, 6, 8 maybe? And a top one. Oh my god. So for some reason at this point my mic wasn't working, but what I wanted to say was the last person who was in the shower left it on, so when I went to turn on the shower, it shot straight across the room and hit the wall, and it flooded the whole bathroom. But yeah, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, click that subscribe button and check out some of my last videos. We have a lot of fun Norway videos coming up. And if you want to learn how to travel cheap, stay in shape, and grow your brand, you can check out my Patreon community, which is linked down below, where you can watch all kinds of behind the scenes videos. And that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, explore the world.